Oh, welcome back my gardening friends. Lovely clear blue skies, but -4. And it's been like that now for 8 days, and that's the remaining snow that we had. My plot gets covered to roughly where you can see the snow in the middle of the screen, and then the rest on the rest of the allotments has melted away in the warm daytime sunshine. So I'm glad I got those few jobs done when I did. I found this old stainless steel plate. It's got some edges on it, and that'll collect the ashes now. As you can see, this is all rotted through, so let the ashes drop on the floor. I can collect those up, then keep them, sort them, or just put them in the green municipal bin. Let somebody else get the benefit of those, because a lot of the wood I'm putting in has got the stuff that helps protect it, so we don't want to be spreading that around the allotment unnecessarily. So we can have a little bit of a fire in the afternoon. I think it's the 21st of January, Saturday the 21st. I'm gritting every night, so I don't know where I am or what day it is, but I've got a day off, possibly gritting tonight. So today I wanted to get some carrots and some parsnips from over there. I couldn't get the carrots out last time because I hadn't insulated them, so we'll see how they do this time. And my poor broad beans look awful. They're the field beans. I've got some more broad beans growing at home, the crimson, just to see how they do, because I don't think those others are going to sprout, the ones that died back. Been very unpredictable this winter. But anyway, let's get you over to the carrots and see if we can get them out, and hopefully they've been insulated enough. But remember, all that rain that we had was already in the ground, so it may have frozen them again. Lesson learned, do it earlier this coming season. Couldn't even get the cardboard off. I'm using the Cooljob winter gloves today. They're a bit cold when you first put them on. There we go. Having quite a few that have gone misshapen this year. Don't know why. Ooh. Ground's soft, but it's taking some getting out. Yes, must have been something along here that's caused the issues. The ground's feels a little bit hard, but that's way better than before. Again, quite a few of them got misshapen. Here's one of the ones that had split and misshapen, so it may have been something in this ground that's disagreed with them. So hopefully this year any nutrients that the carrots have pulled up to make them fork won't be there this time, and I might end up doing the holes for these instead of just planting them in the straight into the ground. Definitely must be some nutrients in there for it to keep growing the little bit. But it's quite hard in places, but it's done its job. Don't really want to take my gloves off. We're at the parsnip bed. Well, I couldn't even take the wood off. You might be able to see a shoot in there. I'll take this one here. You see now they're just starting to grow again. As you can see, they'll keep doing that. A bit hard around this edge where the cardboard hasn't been, so it proves it works. I'll grab a couple of parsnips for me parents as well. Now they're starting to grow again. These probably last me till about March. And we're roughly halfway down them now. It certainly pays to make a hole, fill it full of cocoa coir to stop them from hitting any nutrients. So I've got another stalk of Brussels sprouts, the Calabrese, and now we're going to attempt to clean the carrots. I've found some water that isn't frozen, but oh gum, that's going to see how well the Cooljob winter gloves do, the waterproof ones. Ooh, I think I need a new toilet brush. Even more so now, it's that cold, it's snapped off. Dry again. I'll just empty that out. I'll show you what they look like at the end. A little bit of canker on them, won't hurt. And because we're washing all the soil off at the allotment, nothing gets wasted, and I'm going to have to scrumble under there to get the last carrot out. Come on, in you go. You're going home whether you like it or not. Well, we'll just try my final bag of Christmas potatoes. They weren't too bad just before, well, on Christmas morning. We'll have a look, see how these have fared since then. We haven't had a harder frost as we've had just before Christmas, but you never know. Let's see. Sharpies Express, and this is the one that we added blood, fish and bone to, and these were planted on the 31st of July 2022. Always awkward taking the thermal winter gloves off because the lining tends to slide out to the fingers. But let's have a little look. That one's rotten. That one's rotten. That was okay. Small ones I'll just give a bit of a squeeze and pop them on the floor. I say nice little spuds that we enjoy eating, but you would have expected some nice potatoes. Frosted, not frosted. But I have got quite a few for seed, and I'll probably pick the biggest again, and we'll eat the rest on our Sunday dinner. We'll have to have a delve through these. This will probably end up getting sifted and putting onto one of those beds that we emptied out on one of the makeover videos. Just even potatoes that small will produce a good crop, so best get them all out if we can. We'll find the rest when we sift it. Oh, there's a few more there. It's cold, your bones and body takes a little bit of warming up. Always best take your time. I've got a sweat on now though. I haven't got much of a return, but I certainly haven't lost out. If I planted 3 or 4 potatoes in those, I don't know what the label says or not, but at least I've got enough back to plant again. And I've treated myself to some new seed potatoes, because a lot of mine got frosted like everyone else's. I normally try to save them, but unfortunately the weather hasn't been kind. So I've got these 3 packs for £5. So we've got the Pentland Javelin first earlies. We can get those in the fridge in the egg trays to start chitting. Some main crop Desiree. I used to harvest these every year when I was a 12-year-old on the farm, but I've never grew them myself. And of course everyone's favourite, the Charlotte. You don't get many potatoes in a bag, and they're only quite small, but that's how I like them. Doesn't matter how big they are, it's how you grow them and what you expect afterwards. You can spend a lot of money putting nutrients in, or just use your homemade things and just get a nice little return like I've just done from the Sharpies Express. I popped into Wilco's, and these little packets, I've got small hands, are £3 now, but I thought those would be ideal for inside the polytunnel to hang the wires for when I put the grapevine in. £3 is quite a few there. I did get another full bag of washers. I can't find them, and I need them. Trouble is, I hide things, then I can't find where they are afterwards. Do you do the same? So another little job I wanted to get done. I found my washers, by the way, so I've got those, and I want to get the framework up on the strawberries. You can't see them, bless them, they're covered in frost, ice and snow, and I think I'll get the log burner, the brazier going. Keep warm for the next hour and a half. Nice sharp centre punch, because you can't drill on a curved surface. Nice sharp drill bit. Block of wood at the back, give yourself something to push on. So they don't damage the wood, and I haven't got the right screws. Just eye it through. Don't want the drill to go straight through because of the plastic. and I'll just eye it through and make any adjustments. Easy as that. See why the snow doesn't melt up this end. That's what I need the fire. No warm sunshine on your back. So it was well worth picking these 2 bags of frames up that were fly tipped. It certainly made a nice frame for the strawberries. I'm just trying to replicate what we did in that netted cage down there. The sweetheart strawberries grew really well, shaded, free from birds. I've run out of, walking you guys, of these tops that would you normally get on the grow tents. Some have got to be, some are a bit longer because we've had to shorten them. But what I'll do, I'll just flatten the ends, saw them down, and fasten them too. That'll just stop the snow, if we get any, from sagging if we do get any in the future. No, pleased with that. I don't mind sharing the fire with you. I bet you're cold sitting back there. I'm nice and toasty. One of the jobs for January was to try and get a door on this, so I'm going to have a play with this now and I'll show you at the end. I can see the video's getting a little bit long. Well, time has beat me again. I've got to go gritting, and there's a possibility that we've got to go out again because of the really cold temperatures. Salt doesn't work after -8 and we're getting low temperatures again, so we may have to go in the early hours. So I'm going home, get some tea and some rest. I'll just use a roll up, roll down method on this. It's only just to keep the butterflies out. Nice little harvest to take home mid-January, or towards the end of January now. Doesn't time fly? My elderly parents will enjoy that. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.